So we have been traveling around South America for the last 7 months, and I've been carrying around this key, which accesses this locker,
which holds literally everything we own.
I've been super nervous about our stuff sitting in the Canadian winter. Are our clothes gonna smell like mold?
Will there be mice having a giant mice parade on top of our boxes?
You ready? It's all still there. So this is everything we own.
Honestly though, this doesn't look like that much stuff. Like in my mind, it felt like much more voluminous. This is kind of sad that this is all we own.
Tomorrow we're picking up our brand new trailer. It is super, 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 super cool. Tonight, we've got to figure out how to get all of this stuff
in Howard.
He's back!
Our trusty SUV. So time to fit all of our earthly possessions in our beloved Howard.
Well, that's it. It's empty now. We've been living out of Airbnbs for the last
7 months.
7 months. Tonight is gonna be our very last Airbnb for a long time. So Jess and I have to get some sleep because tomorrow is gonna be a very long day.
It's our first trailer day.
We are very excited.
I'm very excited. It's like Christmas morning. I think this is our 4th trailer, and this is probably the most excited I've been. After 7 months of backpacking, I'm definitely ready for a new trailer.
Are you ready to fill our already full car with even more stuff?
Everyone has broccoli in their center console, right? I found my hat. I was really sad all morning because I couldn't find my llama hat from Peru. But
where was it?
It was in the center console with the broccoli.
With the broccoli.
Can we get coffee?
Yeah. Ooh, we should get donuts too.
So what are you most excited about RV life after backpacking for 7 months?
I would probably say sleeping.
So are you excited not to be moving so much?
You know, I think this is our 4th big life transition, and in order to get ready for moving back into an RV, on top of flying for the last 36 hours, we had to move all of our worldly possessions out of storage, buy healthcare insurance, and about a dozen other stressful items. But the one thing that wasn't hard was getting data on my cell phone, even though we're traveling internationally, thanks to the sponsor of this video, Arlo. Can I please have 2 glazed donuts?
Previously, in order to get internet in a new country, you had to wait in line at a kiosk, buy a physical SIM card, and pray that it actually works. Now, we and 20 million other customers that use and trust Arlo can simply buy an eSIM before we even land in a country. No waiting in line, no physical SIM cards.
In fact, we've been able to keep our phone numbers as we've traveled all across South America, and with Arlo, seamlessly have high-speed data everywhere we've traveled.
And I simply log into the app, select where I'm going, and how much data I want.
Once we land or drive across a border, it just works with no risk of scary overage or roaming fees.
So download the Arlo app for free today so that you can stay connected no matter where you travel, and use the code JNJ3 for $3 off your first eSIM order.
Over the last 7 months, Arlo has been an absolute game changer as we've traveled all across South America. So before your next adventure, be sure to download the free Arlo app using the link down in the description below, and use our code JNJ3 to get $3 off your first purchase.
Thanks to Arlo for always keeping us connected while we're on the move. Speaking of which, do you want to go pick up our new trailer?
Let's do it. Hey, there it is. Whoa. So many Altos.
All the Altos.
You ready to go see Francois? What's going on, dude? Good morning, you guys. You need a minute?
No, you can come in.
Okay.
Let's do it! This is my first time being at the Safari Condo showroom, and there's just like endless rows of camper vans and trailers. The Safari Condo fangirl's dream come true. Hey!
That's so cool, dude.
Yay!
Oh, man.
Our new home! Ah! That's exciting!
For those of you who have watched the channel, Francois invited us to the electric vehicle show in Quebec 7 months ago, and we did a full walkthrough of the A1752. So this is Safari Condo's newest model. It is an iteration of their A2124, which was the 21-foot long trailer that kind of comes to a point in the front. It's incredibly aerodynamic, their most aerodynamic model, and this stands to be even a little bit more aerodynamic because it's only 17 feet long and weighs a little bit less, so it might offer even better fuel efficiency. Jessica looks very excited right now.
Yeah, I'm like, there's been like some changes from the one that we saw in the EV show. Like this is, I think, a different sink. This is neat. Ooh, and I love the countertops. The microwave moved up front.
Oh, wow. Wow, Francois, I see you guys moved the microwave underneath.
Yeah, we did. For the weight and everything, it made more sense to have it down below to keep the center of gravity very low.
Wow, it seems like we have a ton of storage too. There's like two big
Yeah,
shelves
we're
down
near
here.
the storage. The 2114 would have like
Ooh,
very close to.
nice.
I think that's something that we're most excited about with this trailer. It's short, so it's easy to tow and you can park it just about anywhere, but it's got a tremendous amount of storage.
I'm very excited. This color is really pretty.
Is that the recycled plastic bottle
If
fabric?
I'm not mistaken, it's 50% plastic recycled.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did anything else change since the show that we were at?
The sink changed, the microwave changed. You have the domestic air conditioner. Well, we went with the Sapphire from Truma on others. So there's a slightly different things that we've equipped you with.
Okay.
The sink will not go into production. It was a test. It looks good, but we're still going with the Dominic one and the production model. This is how you keep increasing productivity. Everything is standard, the same sink for everyone, and
Yeah, right.
so on. Yeah.
Right. Well, you can make more trailers faster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we have storage up here. Man, yeah, we're just gonna have a,
Wow, so you have the biggest spice cabinet ever.
It's a big
Oh.
pantry.
this is awesome. We were talking about what we were most excited about, like RV life, and it was like the kitchen, and this is nice. We have a place to
Yeah.
put everything.
The new color of countertop is also neat. The wood finish makes it a little bit more modern
Yeah.
than what we used to have. So there's little things that have changed. The AC is duct. And the
So the
retractable-
air blows up through ducts to the
It'll
roof.
come out over there, and you sit through the trailer. It's ducted, so it's the only one that we have.
Okay.
And also the front kitchen is also the first time we've done that.
So you said to make a little bit more room in the bathroom that you shortened.
We shortened the bed a little bit, so it's not a full king, but it's shorter a little bit.
Like a couple inches shorter than,
Yeah, I think it's 2 or 3 inches shorter.
but you would still buy king sheets
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, exactly.
This is the most beautiful Alto I've ever sat in. This is gorgeous.
Cool, thank
Wow. Wow. You guys did a really great job.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much storage you have. I feel like I'm in the 21-foot trailer.
It's also really nice how much counter space we've
Yeah.
had. That's something I think in all trailers that there just isn't, but like you have this cool island and
Yeah.
there's just a lot of
lot.
counter space.
Easy to maneuver, to cook. You know, you cut on the one side, you clean on the other, you cook in the middle.
I think it's like super that all of the Safari Condo models that we've been in have a bed up at the front of the trailer. We travel as a couple, and if you do have a family, it's really nice to be able to have like another
extra
bed for your
bed,
kid.
yeah.
We've also had friends come and visit us, so we've been able to offer like the bed for the night. But I think if you're traveling as a couple like we are, which is probably a lot of your customers too.
Yeah, mostly.
This is such an incredible use of space.
It's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice and it makes sense.
It looks so cool. I've never seen a trailer that looks like this before.
I don't think there is.
Yeah.
I don't think there is.
Wow.
I like there's like huge windows.
And how cool is it that you were able to put an awning on top of the trailer? That's so neat.
Oh, and I think it has the,
Oh!
we love that about the 2114. So there's brackets so that instead of having to stake down your awning, you can just hook it to your trailer. We used it all the time. And this is very exciting. I'm so excited. I've missed living in an RV.
What do we do now?
I guess we move in. Yeah. Hook up our car and move in.
The first time backing up to our new trailer.
Arthur.
Arthur?
I think we need a better adventure name. Maybe Andy?
Wait, why is it an A name?
Because it's an A1752 and it looks like an A.
So I didn't want to admit this while Jess was in the car. This is my first time backing up. I thought I used to be pretty good at backing up, but it turns out if you haven't done it in a while, it's pretty dang hard to do.
This is officially loading the trailer for the first time.
I want to measure it, but can you go around? Just
Oh, pull on flat.
yeah, I want to be on level ground.
It looks so good. It looks so good.
They look like they were meant to be together. Justin is very excited right now. It's very cute.
Guys, this trailer is so beautiful.
Justin just keeps going, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. It is really pretty.
It's like one of the most attractive RVs I've ever seen. I mean, well, let me just show you. Wow, look at that. Look at how good it looks attached to the car. They're a perfect pair. I can't believe this is just a 16-foot trailer. It looks so much bigger than that. It's like an optical illusion. Look at how beautiful it is. Because it comes to a point at the front, all of the stuff, the messy stuff that you typically see on the front of an RV.
Which I hate. I'm like a messy person, but for some reason, I just do not like the way that most trailers.
I mean, normally you've got like propane tanks. You got all this mechanical stuff, batteries.
But this looks much
Yes,
nicer.
and how cool is it that we'll also be able to keep our gas can up there for the generator, so you don't have to put that in the back. And then all the space above it is just storage for inside the trailer.
Something that I've missed so much about RV life has just been like being in beautiful places. Like the windows here are huge. I'm really excited to open the big windows at the front and just cook and have coffee. And I think this is gonna be like an awesome trailer to just be in a beautiful place.
Okay, we've got to hit the road and go to the, oh no.
Said too much.
We've said too much. We've got one more surprise, and then, yeah, we'll see you in a minute. So honestly, I don't know why we were trying to keep it a secret earlier, but we are at the Safari Condo factory. And the reason why will become more apparent later in this video. Is it okay if I move the trailer? Check this out. That's pretty cool. You can push a button and it moves the whole trailer. So you can put it right on the ball. If you're not level side to side, you can just put one leveling block behind or in front of the tire and then just drive the tire right up onto it. But man, those are so cool. Now I need to get all of this stuff out of the car. But first, lunch. Are you preparing our first meal?
It is prepared.
It's prepared? How did the kitchen work?
So much counter space. I could have an entire counter space party if I wanted. Here you go.
Oh, ooh, that looks good. Okay. Something we discovered, they put a track on the outside wall, and this was the table that was inside our living room. So you could remove it off of this wall here and move the table outside, and this comfortably sits 2 to 3 people. But if you want, you can rotate the bottom of the table out, and now you comfortably sit 4 to 5. You could probably even squeeze like 6 people around this. Like, look at how cool that is. And if I retracted the awning out even further, it'll be totally covered from the rain. I just think that's such an incredibly clever idea. And then I think Safari Condo has like a smaller aluminum table that you can keep that's just dedicated for use in the outdoor space. So I think we're gonna try to see if we can pick up one of those tomorrow. Well, we officially shut the place down. All the factory workers have left. We have moved everything out of Mr. Howard. Well, almost everything. There's some stuff we keep in there.
If we're talking about like first impressions of the A1752, I cannot believe the storage on this thing. We have a shelf that we're just like not using, which is definitely not something that we've previously had. Just look how pretty it is in here.
I know.
Yeah, it just feels very homey. I think this is gonna be such a lovely place to call home. I'm looking forward to having like a little bit more like personality, like maybe some plants, and we have like a little bit of artwork and stuff.
Speaking of artwork, we have this painting. I think it would go really well on one of these cabinets.
This is not the first time. Justin is always advocating to put paintings on cabinets.
But
that's not something people do.
I think it's okay to put paintings on the front of cabinets, especially when you live in a 16-foot long box.
We have so many walls. Drop a comment below if you think it's mega weird to put prints of things on cabinet. In any event, I'm really enjoying the space so far. We're going to spend the night and let you know how that goes. So we will see you tomorrow.
Well, it's the next morning. How was your first night in the trailer?
Having blackout curtains is a total game changer. I feel like I haven't slept through the night in months. It sounds silly, but we really have not had blackout curtains in a very, very long time. And we were sleeping at the factory. It was like super quiet, super comfortable. I don't know, it just felt like being home.
Man, it was so nice being in a trailer again. It was super comfortable. I am very excited for this next chapter. Speaking of which, if you remember from yesterday, we are at the Safari Condo factory here in St. Frederick, Quebec. So we're actually gonna see how this trailer is made, but that's not in this video. That's gonna be for next week. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel to see the factory tour, to see exactly how this fuel-efficient trailer is made. Be sure to hit the like button, and we will see you in the factory.
Thanks for watching. Just as good as Airlo.